What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great and blessed day. My day is going pretty good. Get out, enjoy your life, because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. People, if you own a firearm or if you are planning on owning a firearm, you must be responsible at all times with that firearm, because you do not want your firearm to wind up in the hands of the wrong person. Because if it do, someone could lose their life or get injured really bad with that firearm. You do not want your firearm to wind up in the hands of a criminal. So be responsible with that firearm. Protect your firearm at all times. You may be asking this question right here. How can a firearm wind up in the hands of a person like that? How? Can you explain to me how? For example, that person may go to the store and purchase a firearm themselves the legal way, with the wrong mindset and the wrong intentions. Also, they may even steal a firearm from someone by breaking into someone's home, business, or vehicle. So people, protect your firearms at all times. Never leave your firearms laying around the house unattended, loaded. Never do that, because somebody can get hurt real bad because of your carelessness. And also, you all, I got a question. I don't understand this at all. Why do some people leave their guns inside of their vehicles overnight in their driveway with their doors unlocked? I don't get that. There are so many criminals that break into people's vehicles every single day and steal firearms, all because of the owner is careless with their firearm. And the next thing you notice is that someone on the news has lost their life to gun violence, all because someone left their gun inside of their vehicle overnight for a criminal to steal. That's stupid, people. Do not do that. I repeat, please do not leave your guns inside of your vehicle overnight. I don't care how safe your neighborhood may be. I don't care. I wouldn't care if Jesus stayed next door to you. I still wouldn't leave my gun inside of my vehicle overnight. Every day that I go home, I always remind myself to take my gun out of my console. I always do that. Put it in my holster and go inside of the house with my gun. I never leave my gun inside of my vehicle overnight. I don't care if my vehicle is sitting inside of the garage. I will still not leave my gun inside of my vehicle. That is not safe at all. So people, be more careful with your firearms. Please. I repeat, please be more careful with your firearms. I got a friend that bought his first firearm for the first time about 4 years ago. I told him he needs to purchase a firearm because he stayed by himself. I said, it's dangerous out here. You got people that are just not right in the head. You need protection. So I took him to the pawn shop to purchase his first firearm. Now, my friend, he is very careless with everything. He would lose the head off of his body if it wasn't attached to his body. That's how clumsy and careless he is sometimes. But I still told him to get some protection because it's very dangerous out here in these streets. So he did that. He purchased his first firearm for the first time. We went to the gun range, learned how to operate the gun, learned how to shoot the gun, and etc. He was happy. I was happy because now he has protection for himself. Like I just said a few minutes ago, he is very careless with everything. One day I went to his house and he had the gun sitting in the floor, just laying there, unattended. I said, man, why is your gun laying in the middle of the floor, man? I said, why, man? You got kids coming over here. You got loved ones coming over here. I said, you got friends. Man, why would you leave your gun laying in the middle of the floor for anybody to pick the gun up and do whatever they want to do with this gun? He said, man, I don't know, man. My bad. I said, you're bad, all right. I said, man, you need to go and get a safe and put your gun in a safe. He went and bought a safe, but he did not put the gun inside of the safe. He kept on being careless with this gun. Now, my friend, he loved to have company over his home. He always had company over his house. Recipe for disaster. One day he had multiple people at his home. And all of a sudden, his gun wound up missing. So now he's panicking, looking around, asking questions. Do you have my gun? Do you have my gun? Do you have my gun? Everybody said no. To make a long story short about that, somebody walked out of his house with his gun. He called the police, made a report on the gun, but he didn't have the serial number. People, make sure you write your serial numbers down on your guns in a notebook. So just in case you have to call the police, you can let them know the serial number of that gun. So if the gun wound up taking someone's life or being used in a crime or something like that, you already got the serial number written down and you told the police, hey, I made a report on it. It was not in my possession. Somebody stole the gun. I have nothing to do with this murder or this accident. I don't. Always dot your I's and cross your T's when you have a gun. Be responsible. But think about this, you all. We don't know where that gun may be at today. Somebody may have lost their life due to having this gun. Someone may have stole this gun and took someone's life. All because a person was careless with this gun. So people, you must be responsible with these guns. They're not toys. They're not cap guns. They're not pellet guns. Those guns can do damage to a lot of people. And also things. I'm going to say this here before I close this video out. I seen a video of a man that had a gun in his holster while he was in the store. I'm not for sure if he had a holster or not, but the gun was sticking out of his side. May have been in his pocket. I forgot. But he had a gun on him that was visible to everybody in the store. Some hoodlums came inside of the store with their hoodies on, looking around, scoping the place out. Voila! They see somebody with a gun on them inside of their store. Somebody walked up to the guy, snatched the gun, and took off with the gun. The man ran outside of the store after those people that took the gun. He got in an argument with them, and guess what happened, you all? They gunned that man down in the parking lot with his own gun. People, if somebody snatched your gun from you, run. Don't run after that person at all because they got the ups on you. They can dump that whole clip out on you and leave you there leaking in the parking lot. Call the police and just report it. That's all you can do. And be more responsible the next time. But this man had his gun in his holster. He was not watching his surroundings at all. He was not. So people, if you like to have your gun visible, always watch your surroundings. Always do so. Because there's somebody out there that wants to take your gun. Criminals are all around us, people. Be careful with that. It's sad that we are living in a world like that. It's sad, people. You can't even have a gun in your holster without somebody trying to take it. This man lost his life all because he was careless with his gun. He was not watching his surroundings. Crazy, people. So, if you ever find yourself in that type of situation, let them have it. Let them go that way and you run the other way. Bye. Y'all can have it. You cannot fight a bullet. You can't. I don't care if you may be a Golden Glove boxer. You cannot fight a bullet. You can't. Let them have it and move on. Learn your lesson. Y'all leave a comment and let me know exactly what you all think about this video. I would like to know. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until I see you all on another video, y'all have a good one and a blessed one. Holla at you.